and I sent forward my resume and my letter of recommendation. And a few minutes later, I'm about ready to get up from the bench, go back to my car, and I see this jogger stopping and like stretching and looking over. And I thought he might have been, somebody different. But I got up to go to my car, and he engaged in conversation with me. First thing he said was, "Are you down here just taking it all in? It's a halfway decent day." And then he was saying, "Are you from here?" He was saying, or I don't know what all he was saying. But I told him that I was looking for work and this. I don't know. He just asked the right questions to open these questions and these answers up. And it was 3 minutes into the conversation. He goes, "Well, you seem like you're kind of in a hard place. Could you use some help?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Could I give you a couple $100?" And it's not that a couple $100 is going to solve everything or anything for me, you know what I mean? But at that moment, yes. So I started crying. And this guy's telling me that he's from Salem, that he came to town. He's a speaker up at the church, West Lynn, Solemn Street up there by the Safeway. There's a big church that has huge meetings.
I think I know who it is, yeah.
What is that, Willamette Christian or something? So he's in town. So I'm like, "Are you sure? Is your wife on board with this?" And he's all, no. And he's driving along me as I'm walking, trying to question all this. And he's like, "No, get in. We're going to the bank right now." So we go to the bank, and this guy doesn't pull out $200. He pulls out $300. But here's what happened. I get in his car, and we're going to the bank. And we're not even 5 blocks away, and I get a call from that resume that I sent in. And so I'm talking to this guy for a good 5 minutes, and he set up an interview with me the next day at 10 o'clock. And from there, I'm going back tomorrow for a drive test. All my insurance and all that stuff checked out, where I've had a real block before because of that previous suspension. They were willing to look past it because this is a new account. They needed to fill these driving positions. And I have a good record other than that. So it just worked out that in that amount of time, I was given enough money to cover my utilities. And I landed a job in the amount of time that I was down by the river praying, talked to this guy, got a call, just like that, bam, bam, bam. And I can't, it brings tears to my eyes, I can't believe what happens.
God's got your number.
Yes.
God's got your number.